AFOA, I think, is a very professionally run organization that leads to accreditation of our people in their communities. It offers them a great opportunity, both within their community setting or through an institution setting like ours, to get recognized for the work that they do, to set learning competencies, to set a level of certification that's recognized by all who become familiar with AFOA.
What does AFOA do the best? I think what we've managed to do is build our credibility, and not only in management and finance here, but all throughout the country, whether it's business or whether it's finance with the corporate sector and the public sector, and building those relationships with organizations like Indian and Northern Affairs Canada. That credibility has allowed us to become more successful in our endeavors at the community level.
Well, you know, the AFOA started off as an idea for us to have trained professionals, and I think that's what it's done to our community. It's given credentials, accreditation to the finance people that we employ who have worked those jobs for years and got no recognition for the fact that they took basic accounting, went in and understood how to manage a federal and provincially reported system, that they had to maintain all of these reports and one to the band council.
Well, it's had a tremendous impact. We have a lot of people that are engaged with the AFOA through taking the courses. We have a lot of former, people that are working for us now that went through the CAFM courses. We've been engaged through just attending the conferences and being involved proactively. And they've shed some light on a lot of the things that we've done in terms of governance. So it's been great. It's been a very, very a good experience for a lot of us, and I'm very happy to be involved with AFOA.
It's become an advocacy group similar to some of the major accounting groups, in that we're now able, as CAFMs, engage with CICA and others in discussion of matters around accounting policy.
Well, I think the fundamental truth about AFOA is the fact that it's bringing accountability to the First Nations communities, which is one of the most critical issues to attract long-term funding, but also for economic development purposes.
I think that it's a First Nation organization, very well organized, well-staffed, good people, so it helps develop capacity in First Nation communities, and so it's been a great help that way.
It's been extremely valuable in the sense that before AFOA there was a number of financial issues unique to First Nations that no organization or institution was addressing. It's been, I think, a strong policy voice with respect to Government of Canada financial policies and addressing some of the challenges that First Nations had in the reporting relationship with the Government of Canada.
I think the best job for AFOA is bringing people together and sharing the knowledge and skills that they have, and then making sure that at the end of each sessions that we have, like our national conference, that we take those skills and knowledge and use them in our work with our communities and so on.
Well, actually, I'll have to tell you something. This is an extremely professional organization. I've really enjoyed working with the AFOA board. They're extremely professional, extremely competent, and extremely hardworking. So I guess I would just have to say due diligence, integrity, and boy, are these guys moving forward.
I think it's fantastic in organizing these conferences across Canada, and they're so well attended.
We're pleased to support AFOA Saskatchewan and nationally, and we support their conferences, both locally and nationally. And we also support, particularly locally, what they do in our region in whatever way that we can, as a sponsor, as a co-presenter, lending resources of our faculty and our students at our business school, and also really try to promote them to our student body, to our faculty, but also to the business community with whom we have strong relations.
That is a good question, and I'm glad you asked that, because AFOA has done something no other organization has been able to do. It's a non-political organization, and that's tough for me, being a former chief at one time, but they've done something that being able to deliver a good, sound organization that captures a lot of, right across the country, and promoting financial stability, promoting offering a lot of education for our members. I think it's a premier organization in terms of First Nations organizations that are out there right now. It's done a lot of great work.
And CAFMs have the capacity to be an agent of change in their communities by bringing some focus on financial management, not just from the perspective of managing your funding agreement with the Department of Indian Affairs, but starting to look at how you move beyond managing poverty and to start examining the principles on how you manage wealth.
It's kind of brought it to a very focused First Nation, Aboriginal kind of context, because those financial statements look a little bit different than what you'll see in a management textbook or an accounting textbook. So it's helped me kind of zone in and understand financial statements in our communities better.
Oh, I think the national conference is without a doubt. I have to tell you that CGA has been in the business of accounting and doing conferences since 1906, and we're pretty good at it. I hate to tell you, these folks have only been in business since April 1, 1999, and if I was pushed, I'd have to say they hold a somewhat better conference than CGA.
Well, I'm a certified general accountant, and when I returned to my home community, the Squamish Nation, to work in 1987, after about 3 days, I sat in my office and said, what have I got myself into? And there was no one to talk to. There was no one who I could go to share my experiences and to gain some support.
I think AFOA brings a degree of professionalism to what we do in our communities in terms of band governance, administration, and financial accountability. And they are a well-run organization that I think does a really great job of reaching into our communities, but also building relationships with business partners outside of those communities.
I just want to congratulate AFOA Canada for 10 years of excellent service and want to wish them the best for the next 10.
Shed our political skins and talk about some really substantive issues in an environment where we don't have to worry about what we say.
Well, right from the beginning, from registration right through, the organization of this event has just been fantastic. I think what really sets the AFOA apart from other organizations is the really friendly people focus. We're really made to feel very welcome, and the speakers, all the volunteers, all the organizers, I mean, everything's just been 100% first class, just really great.
I just want to wish them well. I want to say thank you for doing what you've done and really for building the organization into what it is today. And
I would definitely want to wish them a happy 10th anniversary. We will be around for a very, very long time.
Happy 10th anniversary, great 10 years, and I look forward to the next 10 years.
I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate AFOA on 10 years of successful program delivery and certification and wish them many more.
Happy 10th AFOA! Keep it up, it's great, good work.
Say us happy birthday to you.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary, AFOA.
Just that it's been a great experience for the last 10 years, but I'm sure the next 10 years are going to be better. And then, like I said, the biggest